Good evening. Welcome to the Man Cave. Today we're going to continue with our unboxing series of some of the stuff that we got at Gen Con. While at Gen Con, I was able to pick up the last of the Epic Encounters boxes that I did not have. They had a buy two, get one free. So I bought these two, and I got another Colossus for free because I think that's one of the coolest sculpts that they had there. One of my favorites is probably the Dragon Turtle, but that wasn't there, so I got the Colossus. They didn't have the robot guys yet, which are coming out in October, so I couldn't do that. Well, I guess online you could be like, oh, if I buy these two, I can pre-order the other one. I wasn't thinking, so I got one I already had. But anyway, today we're going to go over both. This is the bridge of the Duergar cult. And what this says is, below the earth exists an endless tunnels, passages and catacombs, an illimitable expanse of subterranean world. Here, the darkness holds dominion. A strange and sinister reflection of that above, a world mired in perpetual night, and inhabited by a sinister people known as the Duergar. Duergar, to be honest with you, I don't know how to say that word, and I apologize. Harsh, cruel, and unforgiving. They hold only two things dear: power and destruction. With 17 highly detailed miniatures, a double-sided battle map, and a fully statted encounter, you can be ready to play in minutes. Open the box and access the world of danger and adventure, all ready to deploy in your games. Whether it's exquisitely sculpted enemies or a fully planned encounter, you can be ready to run in minutes. Epic Encounters is the best way to turn your game nights up to 11. So this box includes a double-sided map, an adventure book, miniatures and stats, tips, tricks for building tension and excitement. 17 awesome miniatures, an epic battle in a box. Get gaming in minutes from Steamforge Games. 5e compatible, of course. So this is still the same as it's been with the pink thing, and now on the cover, instead of the really cool art, they've gone to showing exactly what's in the box. And they have people on the side, on the top, on the other side, and on the bottom, of course, is the UPC code. UPC code. All right, so let's open this and see what's in here. Now, as a warning to some of you who are thinking, well, I can't wait to get this for the new minis. If you already have, these are reprinted minis from their Bard Sung game. So I just want to mention that in case you already have those, it might be less of a pull for you for this set. Also, I believe, well, I know the maps and I think the adventure itself are from the free RPG game, or free RPG day from quite a while ago, back when Bard Sung was just coming out. I know that these are the same maps that they had us print for that, and they're printed small in the little adventure book that they had with that. I bought it because I want all the Epic Encounters, so it doesn't bother me that it's a bit of a reprint. So here's one side of our map. Looks like this is the bridge going into the Underdark caverns where this adventure takes place. Is this good?
Yeah, that looks great. That looks really cool.
Here we have the other side.
There's a giant crystal
thing. Looks really cool. All right, so I'm going to put this map over here for right now.
Looks very cool.
I know some people complain about the dark of the maps, but I think it works with this one. I mean, you are in the Underdark. This is their second Underdark set, because their first one was the Drow, so I'm not sure how well they would connect. But so here we have the bridge of the Duergar. I honestly, like I said, they were always Druger for me when I was playing. Well, this is going to date me, but back in the 90s, I was playing second ed AD&D.
Is it not Druger?
I don't know. Some people say Duergar. I honestly, I have no idea how to say the word. Yeah, I don't know. So, but the book, of course, if you look at this, and one of the things that's really nice is when they do these difficulty checks. So for the level of play, you got your lowest levels 1 through 4, middle levels 5 through 10, higher levels 10 plus. Sometimes they don't do this, but they do that here. Here's your difficulty checks where they give you the different ratings so that you know which level to play. Some sets do that, and I appreciate it a great deal. Some sets do not. I wish they all did. That being a standard thing is a really good idea. So, welcome to Epic Encounters, designed to help take your fantasy role-playing games to the next level. This is 23 pages of information. But that's not what you came here for. You guys came here for the minis. So that's what we're going to go to. The book is nice. It's easy to thumb through. It's very pretty. It's standard adventure hooks. It's really good. I'm going to put it over here because this is what everybody signed in for. Oh, nice. It's not connected with tape this time.
That's always annoying.
It is. Okay, so this tells us on the back what they are. We have a Duergar priest, which is what this sculpt right here is. When we get to is that too? Should I put it back here?
Yeah, that's probably better.
Okay. We have 2 of these in the box. And notice the detailing is very nice. Now in the Bard Sung set, these guys aren't purple. So grabbing these means that at least it's different there. Also, there's different numbers between this and the Bard Sung set. I did not write down how many the numbers were in the Bard Sung set, but I know that they're different. Following this, we have a Duergar Berserker,
No, here we go.
which appears to be this guy.
Very cool. They have like a skull under their head, it looks like.
Yeah.
They're
Well,
very cool looking.
that might be their face.
Well, it looks like a skull, like sunken in stuff. It doesn't look like...
Okay. So this is the Berserker. The warrior who's got, it looks like axes here. He's got 2, 1 in each hand, and a mohawk. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4 of those.
Very tiny sculpts.
Yes. We have the snipers. Well, they're dwarves, so they're supposed to be tiny.
Oh, yeah, okay.
They're the dark dwarves. Here we have our dwarven sniper.
What's cool is
With
they almost look
crossbows.
like it's like gems or something because of the purple,
Yes.
which kind of fits dwarves also.
Yes. Along with the sniper, I mentioned there's 4 of those. There are 4 of these miners with the big giant pickaxe. So that's a pretty cool looking sculpt.
Camera's being weird. I apologize for anyone watching. It's getting kind of out of focus and it's being weird.
Now, for any of you who've played this before, each one of these battle boxes always comes with a leader. This is our Duergar King. And if you look, he is on stones there, so he's got a little bit of a built-out base, whereas everybody else's bases were blank.
His face almost looks like a predator.
Yeah.
Like his face
I love that.
really
Well, he's got
cool.
that cool looking mask thing that comes down over his...
Yeah. Like, but look at that. It looks almost like
Yeah.
something from one of the Predators.
Yeah, it looks amazing. I love the sculpts. Now, one of the things that many of you who are returning are going to say is, well, what about the thing that they ride on? Every one of them has a beast of burden of some sort. Well, in this case, you're not wrong about beast of burden, but you don't ride it. You follow it into battle. There are 2 of these huge ogres in our box. Now, for those of you who are interested, I'm going to run through and give you stats real quick on each of these.
This sculpt looks awesome.
Yes.
Oh, he's very fat.
It's very, and I believe in
very round.
I'm pretty sure that in the Bard Sung, I think there's only 1 of those. So this gets us 2.
It's a very cool sculpt.
So now we're going to pull back and we're going to go to the miner and the sniper, because those 2 come together. Their AC is 16. Their hit points are 26, which is 4d8 plus 8. The AC is because they're wearing scale mail and have shields. They have a 25-foot speed. Skills, they all have dark vision of 120 feet, passive perception of 10. Languages, they have dwarvish and undercommon. Damage resistance, as Duergar, they are resistant to poison.
What's undercommon?
That's the common tongue of all the different Underdark races. Like, if you go to Skullport, say, and there's Illithids, there's Duergar, There's gray dwarves. There's dark Snurfnibelum, however you say that deep gnome thing. And then drow. So they all have to have a common language for being underground, and it's typically undercommon.
Interesting, it's not just common. That's
It's
interesting.
different than the worlds above. They develop separately. But it's kind of like English and English, where they steal certain words and change it around, I'm sure. So their basic stats are Strength 14, Dex 11, Con 14, Intelligence 11, Wisdom 10, and Charisma 9. Says that they have the typical Duergar resilience, advantage on saving throws against poisons, spells, and illusions, as well as to resist being charmed or paralyzed. They've got special actions. They can enlarge. Recharges after a short or long rest. For 1 minute, the Duergar magically increases in size along with anything it is wearing or carrying. While enlarged, the Duergar is large. Doubles its damage dice on strength-based weapon attacks, included in the attacks, and makes strength checks and strength saving throws with advantage. If the Duergar lacks the room to become large, it attains the maximum size possible in the space available. That's interesting, and I don't know if that's something they carried over from 2E or if that's just a new 5E thing, but I'm guessing that means these guys become this size.
Yeah, that's
I think that's a large creature.
very interesting.
I'm going to double check right now. I'm going to skip ahead to the ogre. The ogre is a large giant, chaotic evil. So yeah, that's pretty cool that they can puff up to his size. So the actions we just covered. War Pick is what the miners have. Melee weapon attack of 4 to hit. Reach of 5 feet, 1 target. Hit 6, which is 1d8 plus 2 piercing damage, or 11, 2d8 plus 2 piercing damage while enlarged. Oh, okay, that's cool. So it doubles it. They also have the sunlight sensitivity. While in the sunlight, the Duergar has disadvantages on attack rolls as well as on wisdom perception checks that rely on sight. Okay, and for the sniper, and this is interesting,
For this guy.
they say what it has is counts as a javelin instead of that crossbow thing. They call it a javelin. Melee or ranged
maybe
attack,
it shoots javelins.
plus 4 to hit, reach of 5 feet, or 30 to 120 feet, and 1 target, hit point 5, which is 1d6 plus 2 piercing damage, or 9, 2d6 plus 2 piercing damage while enlarged. They also have invisibility, which recharges after a short or long rest. The Duergar magically turns invisible until it attacks, casts a spell, or uses its enlarge, or until its concentration is broken, up to 1 hour, as if concentrating on a spell. Any equipment the Duergar wears or carries will go invisible with it. So that's pretty sick.
These things are gonna suck to ever go against.
Yes. All right, now we're going to go to the Berserker. So, I'm going to move that back out of the way. Now remember, I'm sure that they have enlarge as well.
So this 2x.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, yeah, they have enlarge. Okay.
Mohawk.
Yeah, the Mohawk guy. All right. AC 14, so not quite as good. It's got scale mail but no shield. Hit points, because it's got the double axe, that makes sense. Hit points, it says, are 39, which is 6d8 plus 12. Speed is 25 feet. Dark vision 120. Passive perception 10. Language is the same as the other guys. Dwarvish and undercommon. Damage resistance to poison. Strength is 16. Dex is 11. Con is 14. Intelligence 9. Wisdom 10 and Charisma 9. It has the same typical resistance and the sunlight sensitivity, but they have frenzy. Whenever a Duergar Berserker makes a successful attack roll, it may make a second attack as a bonus action. It may only make one such free attack. So that's a weapon in both hands. That's nice. They also enlarge. For 1 recharges after a short or long rest. For 1 minute, the Duergar Berserker magically increases in size along with anything it is wearing or carrying. While enlarged, Duergar is large size. Doubles its damage dice. So it's the same thing. This one has multi-attack. The Duergar Berserker makes 2 attacks with its War Pick. And the War Pick, which is that battle axe thing, is a melee weapon attack of plus 4 to hit, reach of 5 feet, 1 target, hit for 7, which is a d8 plus 3 piercing damage. Nice. Then we go to the Ogre.
Sculpt is awesome.
I really like that sculpt. Then we go to the Ogre. The Ogre is a large giant, chaotic evil. It's got an AC of 11 with hide armor. Hit points are 59, 70, 10 plus 21. Speed is 40 feet. Skills, dark vision 60 feet. Passive perception 8. Languages, common and giant.
He speaks common, not undercommon?
He speaks common. He's an ogre.
But not undercommon, which is
undercommon.
weird because they're in...
I don't know how many commands it really needs to know.
Oh, that's fair.
It has a strength of 19, a dex of 8, a con of 16, an intelligence of 5, so he can barely talk at all. Wisdom of 7, Charisma of 7. Actions, Great Club. With a melee weapon attack, it does +6 to hit. Reach of 5 feet, 1 target hit. For 13 on average, I guess, which is 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. And it has a javelin.
What?
Maybe it throws its club. Melee or ranged weapon attack, +6 to hit. Reach 5 feet, 1 target. Oh, hit for 11, 2d6 plus 4 piercing damage. So maybe it's pointed on this side. I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't have the javelin in the sculpt, but that's what it's doing to balance out the play piece. That makes sense too. All right, then we go to the priest. The priest, medium humanoid, lawful evil, of course. AC 15, scale mail and leather vestments. Hit points 36, which is 8d8. Speed 25. Skills, the same as everybody else. Languages, same as everybody else. Damage resistance, same as everybody else. Strength is 15, Dex 14, Con 10, Intelligence 10, Wisdom 14, Charisma 10. So yeah, this is where the intelligence species go. Special abilities, it has the same Duergar resistance as the rest of them. The Sunlight Sensitivity. Innate spellcasting. Duergar Priest's innate spellcasting ability is Wisdom, which is a spell save DC 12 plus 4 to hit with spell attacks. They can innately cast the following spells requiring no material components at will: Guidance, Magic Missile twice per day, Ray of Enfeeblement, Shield of Faith, and Sleep. It has magic resistance on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. It can also enlarge, same rules as the other guys. Has a War Pick, which is the same as the minor guy. Melee weapon attack of +4 to hit, reach 5 foot, 1 target. Yep, it's the same thing. And it can turn invisible. So it's some of the other guys combined.
Who really uses components in Magic, though? No one uses components.
Who said anything about components?
I don't know. You said something about components, didn't you?
I said, the Duergar Priest has advantage on saving throws against spells.
No, before that, you said...
Oh, right, because it's innate abilities. It doesn't need components to do that.
No one uses components.
Components can be a fun thing. I had a guy who used to have to go and pick up stuff all the time. Like, he'd walk into a hotel and he'd have to go over to the fireplace and then try to get ash and stuff. And you can role play. Yeah. It can be a lot of fun.
Components make everything more annoying.
Now we have the king. The coolest sculpt in the box, I still think.
It's close for
His name is Rory MacNessa. He's a medium humanoid dwarf, lawful evil, AC of 16 with ornamental plate armor. That's what you're looking at there. Hit points 78, which is 12d8 plus 24. Speed of 30 feet. He can go faster than everybody else, even with L1 armor. Dark vision, same as everybody else, but his passive perception is 13. Languages are Dwarvish and Undercommon. Okay, he's got special saving throws. Dex +6, Intelligence +4, Strength +5. Damage resistances to poison and slashing. His strength is 15, his dex is 16, his con is 14, his intelligence is 13, his wisdom is 11, his charisma is 15. Now that's a guy who rolled 3d6 to get his stat blocks. Special abilities, he's got the same as the Duergar resistance. His advantage on all saving throws against poison spells, illusions, as well as to resist being charmed or paralyzed. He's got sunlight sensitivity, death blow. During his first attack of every turn, the Duergar King has the advantage on attack rolls against any creature who hasn't moved already that turn. Any hit the Duergar King's scores via this first attack counts as an automatic critical hit. So you don't want this guy to get initiative on you. Save face, the Duergar King has advantage on any saving throw made while another Duergar is within 15 feet of him. Oh, just 10 feet, sorry. Indomitable Will. The first time the Duergar King suffers damage that would reduce him to 0 hit points, he may make a DC of 14 Constitution saving throw. If he succeeds, he ignores all the damage that he would have taken from that attack and continues as normal. He can enlarge, he can multi-attack, and he's got a rune axe. Melee weapon attack +6 to hit, reach 5 feet, 1 target, hit 8, which is a d12 plus 2 slashing, and the target must make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, taking 22 force damage on a failed save or half as much damage on a successful one. That's a big deal. You don't want this guy hitting you. So,
I'd rather get hit by the ogre.
Yeah, I think I would too. So that is our battle box. Next here, we're going to open up the big guy. And by big, I mean that. Now we have every single Epic Encounters box that they have made. And of all of these, so far, this guy right here, our Demon Prince dude, is going to be the biggest one that they have made. And I know that because I have barred some, and my original demon from that set was so big I couldn't put him back in the box. So he is sitting in a place of honor in a bookcase. I'll read the back of this one. Wreathed in fire, outlined by surging shades of dark magic, armed with cruel claws and teeth, capable of crushing a dragon's spine, possessed of enormous wings that obscure the sun when unfurled. All demons are utterly irredeemable evil. The depths of their depravity are their very purpose, and their lust for destruction is so infamous entire civilizations unite to defeat them. Even in the blackest pits of hell, shades of the long dead whisper their names in dread, and now you're going to fight one. Containing the enormous, beautifully detailed demon miniature on a 100mm base, this is the ultimate aid to running a thrilling boss encounter in your fantasy role-playing games. Complete with a double-sided battle map and encounter booklet detailing exactly how to craft the most exciting encounter possible, and all the tokens that you will need. This box is everything required to make your boss battle epic. It includes the colossal demon miniature, illustrated battle map, full encounter book, and a token sheet. Okay, ready for this? Here we go. First, the map.
Oh, that's very purple.
Very purple.
It's very pretty, though.
It must have something to do with summoning.
Probably with the purple gem in the other map.
And here as well. Multiple points.
Oh, very purple.
Yeah.
But no, that looks very, very cool, though.
It does. It looks cool in a very kind of scary way. Here's our book on our demon buddy. Cover looks gorgeous.
Cover looks very cool.
This one also has the stat blocks. Level of play, difficulty check 12, damage level 4. Middle 5 to 10, and higher levels 10 plus. For this encounter, we recommend lower tier players take on the Demon Lord, middle tier players take on the Demon Overlord, and higher tier players play the Archdemon. So when we get to the end of the book, that's what's going to be the 3 different parts. So this has a lot of dark, here we go. Hooks, things you might find, tactics, this is the lair, terrain features and counter aspects. There's the 2 battle maps.
Does it have like rewards for what you get if you kill him?
There it could be. Here's some approach stuff. Tips for the GM. The demon attack patterns so that you can do the multiple special attacks to make this battle memorable. The demon abilities. Each one also has a GM tip. The lair abilities. Some cinematic moments. Oh, here's the treasure. If you defeat at the lower levels, you get 1,000 gold pieces. 1 magic item of the DM's choice. If you defeat him at the middle, you get 2,000 gold pieces and 2 magic items, or at the high level, 5,000 plus 3 magic items. So there's the Demon Lord, the Demon Overlord, and the Archdemon all in the box. So that's the book. Here we have the punch-outs. This is in case you don't have the previous box that we just explored. If you look, it's got the same number of tokens for each of the minis that we just discussed. So those are really nice. Now, for the money shot. Are you ready for this? Did you hear that? That is solid. Yeah, a little bit of assembly required here.
Nope, that's not like that. That's the wrong side.
No, it isn't. Yes, it is. There we go. There. He won't be going back in the box.
It looks very, very cool.
Yeah. Now, just so you guys can understand the scale of this thing, I'm going to move him. Well, first we'll spin him around so you can see. Look at the details on this thing. He's coming out of a fiery ring. He's got several arms.
Makes you want it in like a full color thing.
Yeah. Well, I've
awesome.
seen people paint these things online, and they're incredible.
Yeah.
Now, look over here. Here's some of the biggest ones from our other sets. We have him near...
Dwarfs the dragon turtle.
There's the
The
Colossus.
Colossus.
Yeah. The two-headed dinosaur. Here he is next to a dragon. The dragon's wingspan is bigger, but that's about it. Look at that. And remember, this guy's only coming out of the pool. He's not all here yet.
Yeah.
He almost dwarfs the Ice King there.
Yeah, frost giant. Yeah.
And then
he's way bigger than the Manticore.
I think the Manticore would be a snack.
Yeah.
Look at the massive size of his head.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is the newest Epic Encounter until next month when the Steel Forged guys come out. So I wanted to share this before we have to figure out how to get those other two boxes. So they're gorgeous. I would love to have the skill to do this thing justice painting it, but I do not. So we don't paint ours. They're all still looking, and I have all of them. Like I said, I just didn't want to bring them all over. They're sitting on my counter over there, and I'll put these guys away and get all my stuff cleaned up. And while I'm doing that, I just want to say goodnight to you guys. We'll hopefully Friday be having back to our Friday night fights, which I think this week we're going to try to do some Hero Escape to mix things up a little bit. So until then, may all your rolls be crits. Have a good night.